What a piece of junk.
Hello and welcome to a special edition of Toys in the Attic. Today we're going to be unboxing some exclusives that we found at the stores over the last couple of weeks. And just for all you Mandalorian fans, there we go, Mandalorian Cereal. So I think this is one of those generic cereals that every couple of years they pop out, just in a different shape, same flavor, different character. We've seen E.T., Mr. T, the Gremlins, every character from the 80s, 90s, and so on. And so now we have it in the Mandalorian. Comes with some nice artwork on the back. That's worth the price of admission right here. The artwork, cut that out, hang it on your wall, be a dork. There you go, Mandalorian, who's watching? We're up to episode 5 now. Just watched it this morning. Ahsoka, Ahsoka's in it. And now we know the name of this guy right here. And another grab, another handful of goodies from this sack, this 1999 satchel stuffed with toys in the attic. First up today, this Walgreens exclusive C-3PO. I had to get this one because the one I had was from The Force Awakens, and that whole red arm gimmick.
You probably don't recognize me because of the red arm.
So I had to get this one simply because he's shinier. Anyway, here we are, our buddy C-3PO, the classic C-3PO silver leg. And we saw his buddy R2 last week from Dagobah, and there we are. Clean, shiny, and again, missed the mark on this because we could have had this chromed out. We were able to pull it off in 1978, but here it is, 2020. I can't have a shiny chrome Hasbro 6-inch Black Series C-3PO. Yeah, I can. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Then I can buy another one, so then we can have like 7 C-3POs. Let it happen. He stands a whole lot better than the other one. Of course he wasn't going to do that, but look, he stands pretty good. I think it's probably because of the silver leg. Now another exclusive that I found, this here, which comes from Galaxy's Edge, sold exclusively at Target, Commander Pyre. I had to have him, 1, because he's a trooper, but 2, because he's golden black. There was no way I was going to pass this guy up. Galaxy's Edge. Comes with a couple of weapons, this really cool golden black gun, and this pistol here, and this instructions in 75 different languages. And I'm going to read them to you right now in Chinese. Alright, Commander Pyre. I did not read the comics. I don't know anything about this character, but he was golden black like my Steelers, so this was an obvious choice to have in the collection. Plus, he's a great variant because of most of the other troopers are white with some kind of stripes or red. We have a couple of silvers. We don't have a gold one, so here we are. Oh, nice. Does he have the butterfly joints? He does. Nice. Look at that! And he matches 3PO. Look, if C-3PO had a dad, there would be Commander Pyre. Now those were the 2 I found in the store. These, we kind of know what these are, right? Because who else would buy from Walmart, buying some Black Series exclusives? So we know that there was 4 that came out. I did purchase 3 of them, and boy has it been the struggle to get them. And at first I was like everybody else, like, oh, where's my figures? But then I realized they've been giving us so many other figures to play with that there was no issue on me waiting. And I just got another confirmation, well, not even a confirmation, but another email saying they pushed back the release date again on the Ahsoka Troopers, so I won't be seeing that for another month. So we know that this is one of the 4 figures released as the Walmart exclusive, and the surprise in this box, the Mandalorian Super Commando. He's number 5 in the Star Wars Clone Wars collection. Anybody see that? I just tried to catch that knife. We got the side art here for all you box collectors. Take them out of the box. Come on, enjoy them. You know what's funny to me? I saw something and I thought it was crazy. People who were getting the figures and trying to save the mint, so then they would get another acrylic case over this box to keep this box mint, and then also have the figure cherry. And I thought, okay, so we have plastic over cardboard over plastic over plastic. Wow, this thing's gonna be around 1,000,000 years. We'll be long dead, but these Star Wars figures to the end of time. Oh, here we go. Some more literature. What language would you like to hear it in this time?
French.
French, oui. All right, here we go.
This is a Darth Maul type of figure from Star Wars and I freaking love the way he looks.
Alright, this guy comes with the standard Mandalorian jetpack. Looks like 2 pistols, same ones that Sabine Wren carries. So this guy is one of Darth Maul's Mandalorians, and he sculpted his helmet to look just like Darth Maul. So how could you not love this guy? Snaps on his jetpack. We're gonna holster his weapons. And guess what, kids? This figure is what?
Miri.
That's right. This is like if Boba Fett and Darth Maul had a kid. And again, butterfly joints. Holy smokes. Look at that. At first I was disappointed because I had heard that he was just a repaint of Django with a different jetpack and a different helmet, but this guy feels heavy. Super heavy. His helmet doesn't come off. He's got a different belt. Yeah, I'm happy with this guy. I was disappointed when I first heard that, but they don't really look the same at all, do they? I think I like the Super Commando better. Up last, another Walmart exclusive. Let's say Walmart.com, because I don't know anybody who's found any of these in the store. I sure haven't. I haven't seen one of these since they've been released in the store. So I was glad that I was able to get them through Walmart.com. And last up for today on the unboxing, and we have number 4, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Mandalorian Loyalist. Now again, I heard this comes on the same body mold as the Jenga, which is also the same as the Super Commando. So again, I'm a little nervous about this figure because I don't want to keep buying the same figure over and over and over again. But these guys look totally different. You agree, right?
Yeah.
And again, we have instructions here. And these go together just like this. And I'm thinking at some point they'll put some poster together and you'll be able to get the whole thing in one giant poster. That's just my guess though. One last time, folks, in Italian.
Star Wars figures are best displayed on top of your toilet so you can look at them multiple times a day.
Does he come with butterfly joint? He does not. So that is different. Oh yeah, that's a huge difference. Alright, so already he's better than the Django. Now that's the crazy thing, if you want to army build the Loyalists or the Commandos, unless you want to spend $1 million going through Walmart.com, it's like you never see these guys on the shelves. And if you do, you're lucky, because I haven't seen a single one. Right, again, he comes with, looks like the same jetpack, different paint application. It is not the same jetpack as Django. Alright, this guy, not as heavy, a little heavier. Some weaponry, same cheesy blasters, better joints. This guy is a little dull. He doesn't have the scope. I brought one more guy out here. He's gonna look a little funky because we're using a green screen. The original Mandalorian armor as seen in Boba Fett. New to the collection, couple of Mandalorians. There's 2 imposter Mandalorians here, but they were the inspiration for these here. And C-3PO, I'm gonna be replacing the red arm C-3PO in my display. And as here, my Steeler Trooper, I'm gonna name him Rod Woodson right there. Number 26, Hall of Famer, Rod Woodson, the Steeler Trooper. Alright, everybody say hello to Rod. Alright, the moment we've been waiting for since last week. Inside the bag today, we're gonna find out what mysteries lay inside. I'm gonna grab a handful of goodies. Smells like gym socks from 2nd grade. This is unfair. This is like one of those claws you see at every arcade or in a restaurant as you're leaving. You put in $1 and you grab the claw. We're gonna grab 2. Alright, so let's take a look at this bunch of goodies right here. First up, it looks like we have a Batman from the animated series. Is that thing still running? Sorta. Batman, the cartoon. That was 90s. Gargoyle from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I believe I said that incorrectly last video. Look at that. It was free. We got it 20 years ago, and it still works. This looks cool. This is apparatus that goes on a Batman. Maybe we'll find that later. Does it go on this Batman? Ooh, look at that. Oh, if it didn't, it does now. Except if we drag it on the ground. All right, if I held that, that looks pretty cool. All right, I like it. Tarzan from Disney. This is probably not a Happy Meal toy. There's too much posability in this guy. Seems more quality. Alright, Tarzan, ladies and gentlemen. The 1993 Darth Vader Bendy. This thing is a relic. And he still bends. 27 years old, and he still works. There we go. Next up, Willie the Groundskeeper as the Grim Reaper. I'm guessing there's some other part to this. We'll find that later in the bag, I'm sure. Willie! Alright, the kids drove me nuts with this guy. Barney. First discovered him in 1992 and tormented our household for a good 3 years of non-stop Barney. Back in those days, Barney wasn't on 24 hours a day, so you had to have the videotape because DVDs also weren't around. So watch and rewind and watch and rewind and watch and rewind Barney until it made your mind into mush. Now, the unfortunate part is they don't remember a single episode of it, and I'm gonna die with knowing the dialogue to every one of these stupid shows. Barney, ladies and gentlemen, I love you, you love me, Barney. Now, finally some Star Wars, besides this Darth Vader, which is bendy and weird. This looks like a very strange Hoth rebel soldier. Alright, so this is a Power of the Force, but this is probably not the first time this came out, because that guy was super buff. Look at this, even with a trench coat on. Look at that hourglass figure on the Hoth Rebel Soldier. And then here we have General Grievous. Cool figure. Grievous is cool, one of the coolest characters. And this, I'm going to tell you folks, this guy stands better, moves better, and looks better than the 6-inch deluxe figure from the Hasbro Black Series line. This guy, everybody paid way too much money. That guy should have been half the price that they sold him for. I'm sorry, he was a junky figure. Maybe one day I'll review that. This guy, on the other hand, look at that. Well, that concludes another edition of Toys in the Attics. Thanks for joining us. My name is Vic. This is my collection. See you next time. Toys in the Attic. May the Force be with you always.
What a piece of junk.